Assalamualaikum and hello to all the panel judges. Over the decades, the field of green technology is rapidly growing. Meeting the requirement of the rapidly growing sector, we introduce to you our group's product, Pepin Tasche seedling bag. What is Pepin Tasche? Pepin Tasche is an eco-friendly seedling bag which can degrade and provides nutrients for the plant at the same time. The main reason of this product is to reduce the usage of fossil fuel in the making of the polythene bag, which is valuable and harmful to the environment. Our product also have many other advantages that bring a better impact and improvement to our agriculture sector as well as our environment. Besides reducing the usage of fossil fuel, which is limited, Pepin Tasche uses eco-friendly materials, thus making it safe for the environment. We also believe that our seedling bag provides nutrients to both plant and soil once it starts to degrade. This biodegradable seedling bag will prevent the damage of the root of the plant as the plant can be transplanted directly into the soil without removing the bag. For example, a chili plant takes 2 weeks to produce fruits. After 2 weeks, once the chili starts to produce fruits, our seedling bag will also start to degrade. Good for our seedling bag, it has high commercialization potential as it has many advantages. All of these advantages are actually due to the materials used in the making of Pepin Tasche. The main substances of Pepin Tasche are cornstarch, jelly, gelatin, and agar-agar, in which each of them plays an important role in producing our Pepin Tasche seedling bag.
Next, we have role of each substances. First, we have gelatin. Gelatin is defined as a mixture of proteins and peptides that are generally derived from partial hydrolysis from collagen of connective tissues from animals. A measure of gelatin is termed as bloom. The higher the bloom number, the stronger the gel. In this project, gelatin is used as a thickening agent to ensure the stability, sturdy, and strength of the seedling bag. Another reason why we chose gelatin as one of the substances was because gelatin itself is biodegradable, which allows decomposition of its own structure. Sufficient amount of gelatin conducted by the bloom test ensure the strength of the seedling bag so that it will not break apart even if fallen from a high building. Next, we have agar-agar. Mixes of agar-agar and jelly seedling bag increases the melting point of the seedling bag. Now, I will present the comparison with the agar and gelatin since they are similar. First, we have the definition of agar. Agar is a gelatinous substance which is originally made from seaweed, while gelatin is a colorless and odorless substance that is made from the collagen found inside animal bones and skins. Agar is in the form of stripped agar and agar powder, while gelatin is in the form of powder, granules, or sheets. Agar is derived from plant sources, while gelatin is derived from animal sources. The way to cook agar is to boil the agar in order for it to set, while gelatin needs to dissolve in warm liquid for it to set. Next, we have jelly. Jelly contains calcium and glucose, which plays a very important role in plant growth and nutrition, as well as in cell wall deposition. Calcium helps to maintain chemical balance in soil, reduces soil salinity, and improves water penetration. Lastly, in this project, we use cornstarch to increase the time taken for the jelly to break.
This research is done to substitute the use of polythene bag into an eco-environmental seedling bag which could degrade and at the same time provide nutrients to the plant. This seedling bag use 4 ingredients which are jelly, agar-agar, cornstarch, and also gelatin. Jelly is a type of dessert and has a large amount of sugar, and it melts at body temperature, which is 36 degrees Celsius. While agar-agar is also a type of dessert, but it has a higher melting point compared to jelly, which is 86 degrees Celsius. Gelatin is a flavorless food derived from collagen obtained from animal parts, and it dissolves in hot water and set to gel on cooling. Lastly, cornstarch is functioned to delay the degradation of the seedling bag since it has a large amount of carbon. Combination of all the substance mentioned before is used to contribute to a strong, elastic, well-shaped, nutrient-provided, and also in-time degrading seedling bag. The shape of the seedling bag is just the same like the regular polythene bag. The anticipated outcome of this research is the role of the seedling bag in helping to reduce the usage of fossil fuel that is currently limited. This research is considered as a valuable research since it is very helpful in agriculture sector. This is because the polythene bag is made up of petroleum and fossil fuel, but by doing this seedling bag, we can help to reduce the usage of fossil fuel and petroleum.
So there are reasons why we choose the 4 main ingredients in our Pepin Tasche.
First, we use gelatin because it acts as a thickening agent so that the bag is strong and do not break easily. The seedling bag with the presence of gelatin is still in good condition after we threw it from a 10-meter height building. This confirms that the strong bond of collagen in the gelatin is vital to include in the product. Next, we use gelatin because it can increase the width of the leaves and the height of the plant. Jelly contains calcium, which play an important role in plant growth and nutrients. Other than that, jelly also helps in maintaining the chemical balance of the soil, reduces the salinity of the soil, and also improves the water penetration. The specific amount of jelly shows a major difference in growth, height of the plant, and also the width of the leaves. This may be attributed by the uptake mechanisms of hydrolyzed collagen that is the main ingredient in the gelatin. So do you know what is hydrolyzed collagen? Hydrolyzed collagen is a polypeptide comprised of amino acids that is used as a nitrogen source in plant growth. So this means during the degradation process, amino acids are found abundantly in gelatin. Hence, nitrogen are released to the soil and act as a fertilizer. Plants will absorb nitrate and ammonium from soil via root hairs. Furthermore, jelly contains the glucose building blocks that let living organisms to gain energy. Glucose provided by agar and jelly could increase the rate of respiration process, since more glucose can react with oxygen to form energy in the form of adenosine triphosphate ATP.
Next, agar-agar. The presence of agar-agar itself is not only to increase the melting point of the bag, but also to provide energy in form of simple sugars such as glucose. Abundance of glucose will increase the rate of photosynthesis due to increase of energy converted in form of ATP from the breaking down of glucose. Thus, the width of the leaf and the height of the plant of the chilies planted in the seedling bag with the presence of agar is better than the one in polythene bag. Theoretically and practically, the agar has a high melting point, which is 86 degrees Celsius. In an experiment, the results shown that the seedling bag with the absence of agar melt first when placed under sunlight for 2 days compared to the seedling bag with the presence of agar. This, considering agar as one of the crucial ingredients in the seedling bag, is necessary since its function is vital in maintaining the shape of the bag. Lastly, cornstarch. The function of cornstarch is to delay the degradation. The cornstarch substance can be viewed as the ratio 1 to 50. The number 1 represents the amount of nitrogen, while the number 50 represents the amount of carbon. In the process of degradation, the more amount of carbon needed increase the time taken for a substance to degrade. Hence, in our seedling bag, the amount of carbon needs to be increased if we want to increase the time taken for the seedling bag to degrade. So this is how we made our Pepin Tasche. First, we put 70 gram of cornstarch powder into bowl. Next, we put 200 gram of gelatin powder into different bowl. We put 17 gram of agar-agar into different container. Then we put 100 gram of jelly powder into a container. Then we heat the agar with the water until it melts and put them into a container to keep them first. At the same time, we heat the gelatin with water until it melts. We combine the melted agar-agar with the gelatin until they become a mixture. After a few minutes, we put diluted cornstarch into the mixture, and after that, we put 100 gram of jelly powder into the mixture. Next, we wait until the mixture to cool down first, and we put them into a container. Put a small cup contain cold water into the container to make a hole, and then put the container with the small cup into the fridge. Leave them for at least 24 hours in the fridge and you will get a Pepin Tasche on your own.